welcome back to a new GameItAll podcast. I'm Lucas Grimm.
What up? It's Pino25.
And boy, oh boy, do we have a show to talk about today.
Oh my god, we had some crazy news this week. It involved Jason Mantzoukas.
What?
No.
I mean, yes, there is that because...
we had to go, this was the crazy big story, and then there was this other thing that happened.
Oh yeah, of course, because I mean, we do that all the time. Look at when we went to go get Diablo 3 and Max Payne. Oh, are you here for Battleship? Because that's going to be the game of the year, man.
Yes. Battleships came out that day. It was,
God.
yeah.
I did eventually get to play that, by the way. That was awful.
But the Game of Thrones game also, didn't that come out also that day?
Yeah, because I went to get Game of Thrones and Max Payne because I don't care for Diablo that much. I didn't have a PC that worked well.
No, it also wasn't Diablo 2.
It was Diablo 3.
Because 2 is definitely better. But coming to this, as our segue, we will get to play Diablo 2 because the remastered version is going to go to Game Pass in 2023 because Microsoft whipped out all their money and bought Activision Blizzard for $68.7 billion, $69 billion, $69 billion, and it was a all cash deal. Literally, it was not stock, it was not anything else, because when you see these types of acquisitions, it's usually like a shitload of stock and this and this and that. It was a complete 100% cash deal.
And let's be honest here. This shaking up a lot of the stuff in the industry here. But in general, right off the bat, you can see this is a kind of a good thing in the way of what's happening with Activision Blizzard by the fact that they were the fucking Australian wildfire of shit going wrong.
Well, they were in a contest with EA to see who was worse.
Oh, they were winning this year for sure.
Well, yes, for sure they were winning, but there's some good and there's some bad. So good is with everything that was going on at Activision Blizzard in the past while, with all the lawsuits and everything, all the shit coming out, there's a light at the end of the tunnel, and a lot of the employees that they talked to said, hey, this is a new beginning for us. This is good. And if Activision Blizzard would have kept going on the same path that they were going with, COD not selling well this year, they still made a shitload, and all the other stuff, and people losing respect for Blizzard, with everything going in that direction, in a couple years from now, Activision Blizzard could just have dissolved and fell apart like older companies from the 90s, like Infogrames or THQ and shit like that, and then they would have just been split up and bought by probably THQ Nordic or
likely
Embracer Group, So in a sense, it's good, and also Microsoft is not going to essentially put them in a box and just work on COD, because everyone in the past couple of years has just worked on COD. Even studios like Toys for Bob. Come on, they make Spyro games. They don't make COD games. So in that sense, the companies will be able to move around and have a lot more freedom to go, okay, this is what we want to do,
And
so they won't be boxed in.
One thing that Microsoft did say, they wanted to look at their abandoned properties. So this is where we were talking about last week with Singularity and stuff like that.
No. We go even more backwards, because Activision owns all the rights to the Sierra Online collection. Old PC games. So there's a massive library within that ecosystem that essentially it got passed around the industry. It got sold off to different people when Sierra went poof gone, and then it went around. People didn't really want it, and then they gave it to Activision. Activision bought it for literally next to nothing, but they didn't really do anything with it. They were just like, whatever, who cares? No one wants to play this. It's not COD. It's not Guitar Hero. It's not whatever. Fuck it. Let's put it in the closet and never see it again. So with this, it allows studios inside the Microsoft umbrella that can go, hey, I want to make a new game in this. I want to,
we want to retry King's Quest or Space Quest or
yes,
yeah,
anything like that. Or I had to bring it out from the from my shelf. Fucking Outpost. It was a turn-based space building exploration thing. It was great. Loved it. Yeah.
I could definitely see Microsoft getting into that then.
Like fucking the people that do the Age of Empires, they could work on a new one like this, or they could like the possibilities are endless in that aspect. And the bad, so is there any more good?
There's a lot of stuff coming from this story, which is both bad and good. So I mean, let's go with your bad.
The bad.
Yeah.
Okay, so bad on my end, from what I can see, is you have a lot of heat coming from different people going, oh fuck, I have this PlayStation branded console. Am I going to be able to play X, Y, and Z?
So that is still up in the air, but has been somewhat answered. Here's the thing.
Yeah.
So here's the thing, because we asked this question with Bethesda takeover as well when Microsoft took them, and at the time they said this will not affect Bethesda games
contractual
obligations. And because immediately after the contracts were done, the two biggest Bethesda games got Xbox exclusive, which was, of course, Starfield and Elder Scrolls. And
the only two games that are coming to the PlayStation environment was Deathloop, which was amazing. And also, I'm so fucking pumped. They released supposedly there's a date that leaked for Tokyo Ghostwire Tokyo, the game that is completely fucked. You thought fucking Evil Within was fucked. This looks even more fucked.
I'm very interested to see how that one turns out. But yes, so supposedly that's coming out in March.
End of March. I think it's on the 28th or something like that.
Same day as Kirby, you son of a bitch.
Where was it? I posted about it. I was like, hey, I'm going to go broke. 24th.
Yeah, same day as.
So that would be the Tuesday. Oh, okay. Kirby.
All right. Yeah, same week as Kirby.
Yeah, so Kirby comes out on Friday because it's Nintendo, and this comes out on Tuesday because it's old school schedule. Yes, I'm intrigued by that. March is going to suck for games. Can I hear a what? What? Everything's coming out. Oh my god. But that's just it. So the bad is, there's not. It's what kind of deal can they make? It's like what it is.
Yeah. So at this time, back to the thing with Activision Blizzard, they are going to honor their agreements. They don't.
Yes.
The big thing is that Phil Spencer has said he doesn't want to separate the communities, and that's a big thing, and that's that
That
he's
makes
hinting
money.
more towards, because he's hinting more towards especially Call of Duty, where he doesn't want to have Call of Duty on Microsoft only. He wants to have the PlayStation to have its group as well. So we're kind of hoping that that's going to stay true throughout. Sony says like they have to keep with the contract. I don't know if you can hear my dog barking.
Yes, I can hear the dog.
Okay.
Yeah. So we'll see about the contracts. They did say that in the post.
Yeah. But the big thing is that they do want to keep it on Sony. And
because
so that
it's profitable.
Yeah, because I mean, if you take away, you're going to be taking away a third of what Call of Duty makes. Because I don't know how big of its pie that the PlayStation gives it, but it's a third of the opportunity.
Game last year. It was the
top selling game last year. It's top selling game almost every year.
Oh, well, yes. What. It's been top selling game since fucking original Modern Warfare. Not 2019, but original.
Yeah, exactly.
It's been huge since then. So, what Phil Spencer's plan is from, let's go, conspiracy theories, what his plan is, he's probably trying to make a deal with Sony to put Game Pass on the PlayStation.
I can't see that.
No, but you know what I mean.
But there is something, like we know something along that lines is going to happen on Sony, because there has been rumors.
Microsoft would probably make this huge fucking deal that they're like, you put us on your on your infrastructure, we won't charge you any, we're not going to charge you anything. And then they just put Game Pass on the PlayStation also. And because the thing with Microsoft is right now, their vision is not hardware. Hardware is nothing. For them, Game Pass is everything. Game Pass is the future. Because the amount of money that they make is bananas from this. You don't make money on hardware. You don't make money on anything. You make money on a service. Look at IBM. IBM is the prime example. They got out of all hardware, and now they just sell services. That's all they sell their customers, and they make tons more money because you lose money on hardware. So with them selling Game Pass, and like they this past week during the acquisition, they talked about the numbers of active users. They have 25 million active users, and let's say a user spends $12 on average USD between the top tier and the bottom tier. So let's say they do $12 a year. I think it was a month. It was like $300 million. And then in a year, they're making like 3 or 4 billion each year from just Game Pass on 25 million subscribers. That's where the money's at.
That is where the money's at right there.
Not hardware sales. Fuck hardware sales. Hardware sales, they're lucky to be making $50 when they're really going.
True. True.
And once the infrastructure's set up with Game Pass, it doesn't cost you anything. How much does it cost to run a server farm?
Just the maintenance.
A whole lot less than $3 billion. So, and their plan is to grow Game Pass to 300, 400, 500 million users that are paying $20 a month Canadian. So let's say $20 a month. But the amount of shit that you're getting for $20 a month,
to make it worth it. Yeah. And that's the big thing that they keep talking about Game Pass with that, because the big plan is Game Pass. That's the obvious thing. It's going to be, we're going to push Game Pass. We're going to get the games from Activision and all those and put it onto our system so that it's more enticing. We get new users. And
this past week, they put freaking Rainbow Six Extraction.
Yeah. Extraction's on there at the moment.
Like, I just played it. It's weird. I wouldn't pay much. money. Yeah, I wouldn't pay money for it, but it was free, so but that was a good thing,
Yeah,
like, and that's the crazy thing. But that's where Microsoft would rather do these massive acquisitions. Yes, they're not going to make the $70 billion right away. It's going to be a 10, 20-year investment to recoup, but also to make a fuck ton more money.
exactly.
So, and whenever they, the other thing is when they have to go see Ubisoft, it's on a game by game basis. So one game, they might, it might be $30 million. The next game, it might be 10. They have to negotiate every single game that they put onto Game Pass. But if it's Activision Blizzard, oh, hey, it's included within their organization, and they don't have to pay them anything. There's no there's nothing. They just put the game out.
Yeah, and that's been the most amazing thing about Game Pass. It's a great fucking deal for that. And we keep hearing, and this is the only reason why I was not agreeing that they're going to get Sony to have Game Pass on there, is because Sony is planning to make their Game Pass competitor, and that's at least been the rumor. And go ahead.
The more I see about their the Sony's whatever project, the more I see of it, I'm like, okay, they're talking about backwards compat of PS2, PS1, PS3 somehow. They're talking about all the back compat stuff, and the games that are going to be bundled with it. Okay, cool. Charge me more money, but include the new games day one, like Microsoft does. So if you want, whatchamacallit's coming out next month, fucking Horizon's coming out, boom, included day one, included day one for free, like with my subscription,
Yeah, I know what you mean.
Same as GT next month, same as fucking whatever else.
Yeah, I would love that. That would be great. But at the same time, I'm like, I don't know how well Sony's going to do this, because they tried to dip their feet in with cloud with PlayStation Now. I don't mind PlayStation Now all that much. It's not a bad system. It could be better. It could be Game Pass. And they're trying to get rid of that so that they could release their Game Pass, because a lot of people are noticing that the PlayStation Now cards are actually leaving their stores. So a lot of stores aren't carrying them anymore, getting new cards. So that's an indication that something's happening. But it's
and like the Microsoft Cloud thing is working damn good. Like, there's a lot of people that I've saw videos of that they're running it on miniature PCs, mini little things that are connected to the TV, or also TV integration built into your TV. You don't even need any hardware. All you need to buy is a controller, and then it's built in. No bullshit. So,
but at the same time, I don't know if people really absolutely want that, because you look at the Stadia. That's pretty much what the Stadia was trying to do. Although the best part is with Game Pass, if they do the Game Pass thing, it's going to be, Game Pass. It's going to be with a subscription. How we kind of was hoping the Stadia would have been.
Yeah, that was the biggest problem with fucking Google and their idea of you pay full price
and you get the game
and
on the cloud.
You have to pay for priority streaming.
Yeah,
which is amazing.
Yeah, no, thank you.
But the whole thing is with Game Pass is your subscription can go just on the TV. So if you go to someone else's house and they don't have a console or whatever, or they have a different console, you can go, oh, hey, do you want to play whatever? I'll bring the controllers over, plop it on the TV, we're good to go. You don't have to bring over the console.
Yeah, that would be really cool if they could do that. But again, it's hard to say if I can't see Sony dealing like that.
I know. That's the thing.
Yeah,
But
it has.
It's to entice them to go. Yes, we want to keep COD. Yes, we want to keep Spyro and Crash. Yes, we want to keep Overwatch. Yes, we want to keep whatever. That's the thing. It's like, would you rather have these games in your store and you making a profit, or do you want to just cut it all out and say, fuck it, we'll just sell our own games and risk losing potential, millions of customers off your platform and possibly hundreds of millions of dollars of lost revenue? So but I understand the pride in who they are and them going, fuck no, we're standing to our, sticking to our who we are.
Oh,
so yeah. I can see it going either way. But yeah, it's iffy.
So we gotta talk. There's different things that Microsoft has to face with the acquisition as well here, because nothing is set in absolute stone here.
They have to go through all the FCC and all these different things and legal and back and forth, and
that is going to be a big one here, because like from an article that Polygon had, they listed 5 things that they have to deal with, or that Microsoft's going to have to deal with.
Yeah.
The FTC is definitely one of them, because the FTC has...
That's a big one.
That's the big one.
Big stamp of rejection.
The European Union as well can also cause problems here.
So if it all fails, do they just get fucking Jason Mizuka Pimento come in with the fucking rubber stamp and go butt slammed?
Damn, we're going to keep mentioning Jason Mizuka until the end of this. We're gonna talk about the reason why at the end of the podcast, but yeah,
okay.
No, it's gonna, like, they have to work on that part, and there has been some rule changes at the FTC just recently because of, well, kind of related to what happened with the Microsoft dealing. We don't know if this is going to be a major problem. A lot of lawyers that a lot of people have been talking to about this have said no, there shouldn't be any problems, but it is going to delay things.
And that's not surprising. Well, and yeah, that's not really surprising that it's going to take time, because they have to go through all the fucking things, and it's a big, long, nasty process, but it's like getting married but divorced. It's a long, shitty process when you're getting divorced. When you're getting married, it's done.
It's like getting divorced to get married.
Well, it's like applying for a credit card, and then you get it, and then you fucking go max it out.
Right out, and then go bankrupt.
Yeah, and then you're like, oh my god, it's so hard. But yeah, so it's essentially like marriage and divorce, but back.
So that was the first thing that they mentioned. The second part that they mentioned was dealing with the toxic workplace and the allegation or the lawsuits that they have to deal with. The lawsuits are still going to go through despite Microsoft's buying them out. So we still have stuff to worry about on that end. Where
it's not really on Microsoft, because they're going to go after the people that were there before.
Well, they're going after Activision Blizzard, and if Microsoft does completely buy them out before these lawsuits are done, they do have to deal with it in some sort. So,
how much is it really going to cost them? That's the question.
That is definitely going to be the question.
Overall, the IPs are worth it.
And I think this is definitely something that Microsoft knew going into this, because Phil was really, he was the one that was the most stand out when talking about Activision's practices and how they pretty much fucked everything up. And
yeah, he called called them out.
He straight up called them out, and then
the other week, and I thought it was like he was kind of just wanting to get rid of them, but this is just a sly play of going, hey, well, guess what? We bought them.
You know what? I have this idea of, because obviously this was kind of a back pocket thing going on. That was going on for some time probably. But I have more of this feeling that when this happened, like when these workplace allegations and everything started happening, Microsoft was like, we can't stand for that. We're going to fucking buy them out and fix this. That's how I want to imagine. That's
continuation of my statement of, in a couple years from now, if they would have just continued down the same path, they would have like crashed and burned. It would have been like Atari in the late 70s. They just crashed and burned.
RTHQ to build
RTHQ, that they just weren't making good financial decisions. Yes, their stuff was phenomenal because THQ had a lot of like AA type games.
Yeah.
And it was a lot of like more budget stuff, and it was just really good. But it just didn't fell all apart. So they still have to deal with that. That is going to be something. The third thing is also something that's kind of an ongoing situation, is Raven Software's potential union, which during their walkout, their recent walkout, they did announce that they had plans for unionizing the studio. And that is something that we're looking to see more in the industry as well. So that is going to be interesting to see how that one turns out. There has been a couple successful unions in the industry, with Paradox Interactive being one, and Nexon also formed a union as well. Weird.
But this one, there has been a developing story. The news just came out a little bit earlier today, so I don't have all the information at this time. Yeah. But the talks of it being a union is moving forward. And if that's going to be the case, Microsoft has to work with them as well and to recognize the unions.
Yeah. So it doesn't turn into a Superstore situation?
Yeah, it doesn't turn into super.
So that's just it. Like, that's just it. I feel bad for Raven, because for all these years, all they were was fucking COD support, and like they've been getting screwed since like, when did whatchamacallit come out?
Singularity. That was the last game. Yeah, that was like PlayStation 3 era, so that like the end of PlayStation 3. So yeah,
it was a long fucking time ago.
But here's the thing: as much as we've been like, yeah, Ravensoft's been COD's bitch, they've also been the driving force behind Warzone. So
yes, they have been like sole support for the game.
Yeah, so you gotta take it half and half on that one. Because Warzone, I doubt it would be anywhere as functional if
it'd be broken fucking shits. Yeah, for sure.
And it kind of is, but it's. I think it would have been worse if it wasn't for Raven.
It's definitely better.
So we already mentioned the other thing being the public opinion of Blizzard. Of course, we talked about this last week with World of Warcraft bleeding subscribers.
And that's my other question. Wow, is that coming to Game Pass? Like, that's just it. Like that's just it. I'm like, oh my god, do I get a free WoW subscription? That's crazy. But also the other thing, this is great for PC gamers because everything is coming to Steam. Because they're going to be like, fuck you with Battle.net, you fucking shitty launcher.
I can see that.
It's a horrible fucking launcher.
That is 100%. I can see that. I can see them getting rid of.
We need fucking Steam. Like, we just need fucking Steam. Battle.net is like the worst fucking thing.
Really? Even worse than the Epic?
I don't mind that. They give me thousands of dollars worth of free games. So
okay, well, here's the next, like when we did mention public opinion of Blizzard, you have to worry about World of Warcraft has been suffering. Each expansion
and also
has been the worst.
Diablo fucking mobile shit show coming soon.
Yeah, like their Diablo's Immortal or
something. The idle clicker game. The idle clicker Diablo.
And then like with Diablo 4 and Overwatch 2 being in huge development issues, and also StarCraft hasn't been touched since 2015. So there's a lot going on here.
So are you saying that they're gonna have a nice fun deal with Rare to make us fucking StarCraft Ghosts? Rare could totally make it, and it'd be like old school N64 fucking whatchamacallit Rare.
Perfect Dark.
Perfect Dark Rare.
I could see that, and
oh my god, it would be amazing. It would be
so
amazing.
Here's the big one, the big final. We have a problem between this, and that's Bobby. So Bobby,
what's gonna happen to Bobby? We love Bobby. He's such a.
Which, by the way, just to deviate, you know who won CEO of the Year in the gaming industry? Apparently.
Oh fuck! Not him.
No.
Okay. Cool.
It's not him.
Andrew Fuckface from EA.
Nope.
No.
Close though, but no. Not EA.
Motherfucker from Konami?
You're missing out on Gearbox, man.
Oh, fucking Randy. Oh, Randy
Pitchford.
What a fucking tit. Oh, what a fucking pervert. Jesus fuck.
Randy won CEO of the Year.
We're gonna start fucking talking Canadian there, bud. Holy fuck. What a fucking tit there, fuck. Yeah, fuck.
Yeah, what was it?
Jesus Christ.
What was the thing? Because Destructoid announced that last year, and
oh my god. But you know what? I am excited for Tiny Tina there.
Oh, absolutely.
That looks fucking great. It looks fucking great. Borderlands 3 was disappointing, but fucking Tiny Tina looks fucking awesome. They can redeem themselves.
I didn't think it was
it wasn't
that
disappointing. It was yeah, but it wasn't 2. 2 was great. I love 2.
Anyway, so yeah, we have to talk about Bobby. We have to talk about
Bobby is a special piece of shit.
So the thing is, Bobby is staying on as CEO of Activision Blizzard at this time.
Now.
It does sound like all of this is his golden parachute, and this is his way to get out of this. And
it's lame duck time. So it's like after a presidential election, then you have like if they lost, they have that X amount of time that it's the lame duck section. He's a lame duck. Right.
I mean, yeah, that's But here's the thing.
He's going to stay CEO during the transition, and then he's going to gracefully step down once they sign the paperwork. He'll take his bags and bags and bags of money, like the villain from Spyro the Dragon, that fat fucking bear with the bag of money, and then just go on his fucking merry way.
I mean, that is at least what the rumors and some reports have been saying. Of course, we won't know until 2023 what happens to him. But that
or later if they get derailed.
or later if they get delayed. But that seems to be the case at this time, is that he will step down once the full acquisition takes place, and which is what people want to see.
And that's fucking smart, because if he keeps going, he would have fucking went into court and possibly to fucking jail.
Well, that's still a possibility at the moment.
Well, yeah, but he's got a lot less chance right now.
So, and here's the thing. Since this got announced, there was multiple reports about Bobby and some of the shit that he tried to do.
Fucking going to fucking that, what was that studio? He went to someone.
Might not know this one.
And he gave them, like, he posted the thing. Yeah. Overwatch 2 says Bobby Kotick cost the team months of development time. So essentially, he would go to fucking Blizzard and be like, hey, guys, I love the game, but, you know, what could make it better would be do this. And then we want this. No. And then months later, he's like, no, scrap it. Do this instead. So, you know.
Yeah.
He got too fucking involved. The people he should talk to is the heads of that studio. And then, you know, they report back to him, because that's the chain of command. Not he goes to the fucking studio and says this. His job is to make sure that the quality is good and they make money. That's it. That's the CEO's job, to make sure everything's running fucking smooth and they're making money.
Yeah, pretty much. That's all he had to do. But he goes in and keeps telling them to change this up, or it will not do well. And they do it, and then they, you know, change everything up. So he is the main reason for the major delays that we're seeing with Overwatch 2. Now, that's not the only thing that happened. Aside from, apparently, Bobby has also mentioned that aside from Microsoft buying them out, another company approached them, which was EA, and saying that EA was going to buy them out, and he thought that it wasn't the right environment. And let's be honest, that this is probably actually a smart move from Bobby.
Yeah, fuck no. EA is not a good environment. They are. Are they at the same level, or are they worse? Like, the shit that went on at fucking BioWare.
Dude, like, the shit that went on at BioWare was definitely bad.
It was real bad.
But I don't think it was at the same level of what's we find out is happening at Activision. Because
no, Blizzard.
Yeah, at Blizzard. No, both of them. Both were having problems. So yeah,
and then those
EA
those poor guys at Vicarious Visions, they got screwed hard.
Toys for Bob too. I mean, they got moved to.
Yeah, but Toys for Bob, they still got to make Crash 4.
They had to make Crash 4
last
year.
And
then they got moved to make Diablo 2.
That's so bad.
They got shafted over to Blizzard. But
like Vicarious Vision isn't even a studio anymore.
No. Neither is Neversoft, and neither is, all these fucking good groups that they had.
Well, and like Phil Spencer was talking, he talked about Guitar Hero. He talked about Hexen.
Of all the games to talk about.
I know!
Hexen.
Fucking Hexen. And I'm like, okay, cool.
Let's do that.
But the weird thing is, the crazy thing is, id and fucking Raven can work together.
I didn't think about that.
It's
my god.
Old school. It's awesome. Like it's back to like fuck yeah. It's like good old days.
I might have a boner.
So I'm excited about that.
Holy shit.
So So yeah, fucking Bobby, what a fucking tit. But yeah, he's gonna go on and fucking fuck off.
So by the way, I'm not done talking about Bobby yet. We have another damning thing for Bobby. We got to talk about how he wanted to change Activision's public narrative. And you know how he wanted to do that?
What? I didn't see that.
A Wall Street Journal report said he was interested in buying out PC Gamer and Kotaku in order to change Activision's public narrative. And that was announced earlier this week as well. It's according to the journal. The journal reports Bobby's suggestion was to buy a gaming website that came about in recent weeks. It's unclear whether or not it was before or after Microsoft stepped in to acquire the company. The journal said Activision Blizzard's troubles gave Microsoft a chance to come in with an offer.
Interesting.
So, yeah, Microsoft gave him a graceful exit. He didn't have to try to buy out a gaming journalist to say that, oh, yeah, everything is fine with Activision Blizzard. Or put the heat on somebody else.
Yeah, it was that fucker from EA.
Although Activision Blizzard disputed the report. They say this is not true. It's hard to say if that's the case or not. Because immediately they said it's not true and stopped talking. That's all they did. Anybody asking questions about it to them, whether it was Polygon, Kotaku, Destructoid, anybody like that has the direct connections. We actually don't have direct connections to Activision, sadly. But actually, that might change with the Microsoft changeover now. But yeah.
Cool. But yeah, so that's just it. Like, I don't know. We'll see. Bobby's going to be gone. And it's sooner than what I was expecting.
Well, when the news got dropped on Tuesday, none of us was expecting this. Like
I saw that and I was like, what? And then the price tag, $69 billion, 69.
Nice.
Like, and then you whipped out the list of acquisitions.
I mean, it makes sense that you paid for it that much, and when you look at it, like, it is the biggest gaming buyout
acquisition. Fucking stop, because like Zynga was only 12 billion.
Well, here, if we take a list of the biggest acquisitions here, which IGN did post that out, luckily. So AT&T Time Warner was 85.4 billion. Disney and 20th Century Fox was 71.3 billion. So the Microsoft Activision comes in right at the third place. And then the next one is at 12 billion being Take-Two and Zynga, which happened last week.
Yes. Which was like, holy fuck.
And if you're going on, like even the big ones that we thought were big too, Disney and Marvel and Disney Lucasfilm.
Well,
that was only 4 billion.
I thought Microsoft ZeniMax was huge.
Oh yeah,
it
was 8.1 billion.
That's fucking.
We thought that was
change
big.
For this shit. Yeah. Well, and then like after I looked at it, I'm like, Disney fucking robbed the fucking cradle. Jesus Christ, Marvel.
Boy, did they ever. With both Marvel like, and Lucasfilm.
Holy fuck.
4 billion?
Wait a minute. Like, what was it? Marvel's Avengers fucking there's one of them, N-War. And there's N-War, and there was the other ones. There was one of them that made over 2.2 billion. That's like half of it. That's like half of what they paid for Marvel. Which is just fucking bananas. It's crazy. And then Star Wars. Oh yeah, Star Wars is great. the amount of money that they did on that, holy fuck. And then fucking Disney Plus with Mandalorian and Boba Fett. Boba Fett is great. The show is amazing. I love it.
Okay. So here's the thing. I have the highest grossing superhero films listed on here. Avengers Endgame and Infinity War, both 2 billion, over 2 billion. The Avengers, the first Avengers was one. Yeah, the first Avengers was 1.5 billion, and Age of Ultron was just shy of 1.5. You have, so those four were the Avengers. First off, the Avengers came out right after that acquisition happened, so they got a good chunk of it back. And then immediately after, you had your phase 2 movies happening, which are all well over $1 billion for most part.
So in literally no time at all, they made all their money back.
Oh, absolutely.
Like, it was nuts. And same as Star Wars. Like,
same, yeah. Like same with Star Wars, we have
Star Wars not as much money, but still they made it back within the trilogy, and then also the side movies.
And let's be honest, if it wasn't for The Mandalorian, would we have Disney Plus? Like, would we be like, let's fucking watch Disney Plus right now? No, Mandalorian is what started
Plus has become a very good alternative. Has like really. It's taken Amazon Prime space.
Yeah.
Amazon Prime is definitely like third spot. And you know what the best part is? My fucking remote on my TV has the Netflix button, the Amazon Prime button, and also the Disney Plus button. It's glorious. I click the button, it goes, and it switches over. I love it. Yeah. First world problems.
And I mean, that's this. Like I said, I knew Tuesday was just going to take up our entire podcast.
Oh, it was nuts
because it was such a big fucking thing. And of course, that wasn't the only thing that got announced that day as well. We also had the big emo concert coming out with the We Were Young tour, where
that's so expensive.
So expensive, but so many people.
No. My God. It's so expensive, and it's one day. It's one day. There's 50 or 60 artists, and they're playing over a 12-hour time span. And then you get to go, okay, let me whip out my fucking checklist of who we're going to go see and at what time. And then I watched a video on the breakdown of this fucking thing. It's like each band has like 30 minutes to play and then 5 minutes to like fucking get the next band's gear on the stage and let's go. It's like, what the fuck?
It's
gonna fail.
It's crazy.
It's gonna fucking fail.
I honestly don't know. I think this could be fucking amazing or it could be really bad. It's either or.
There's I saw a reunion of My Chemical Romance on there. And I was like, wait, what? What?
Yeah.
Yeah, I was like, what the fuck?
Holy shit. Like, but I felt like I got out of my emo phase, but holy fuck, after seeing that, I was like fucking putting a playlist of all these people on there now.
Yeah, well, and like, I was like, oh, and they had 303.
Okay, I wasn't drunk when I saw that then. Okay, good.
Yeah, don't trust the hoe. But yeah, so they had that. But yeah, the tickets, holy fuck. $225 American base bottom bullshit. And then it just went pop. Plus, you have to fly out to fucking Vegas. You have to get hotel and all this other fucking shit. Plus, you have to pay for the concert tickets. So it's going to cost you like $4,000 to fucking go see this for 12 hours. What the fuck?
And then, whatever you're going to spend at the casino, because
Yeah, okay.
It's
But,
Vegas.
So you're there for 48 hours only, and you essentially remortgage your house twice. You also lose a kidney, liver, something. One of those things. Talking about Star Wars, Lego Star Wars. Finally. Finally got a fucking release date. April 5th.
I usually don't buy the Lego games straight out, but this one looks amazing.
There's like Rogue Squadron flying.
We have flying sections. We have
planets.
We have full combo
28
system.
planets. That too, but like full planets to explore.
Yeah,
28.
I see why they took so long to make this.
It was
but it looks amazing.
5 years of development time. It was ridiculous. Fucking ridiculous. I'm pumped for it.
And of course, we got to talk about this one other thing, because we kept mentioning Jason Mantzoukas.
Whoa. Okay, I just want to finalize our Activision Blizzard topic.
Oh, okay, yeah.
So essentially, at the moment, Microsoft has 30 plus studios under their umbrella. They've gone up to 30. I remember when they were at like 15 when they fucking bought Obsidian. Remember that? That wasn't that long ago.
Oh, yeah. That wasn't that long.
And then they've ballooned to over 30 with the Bethesda acquisition and also the Activision Blizzard. So that's crazy. Yeah, they've over 30 studios. So, you have your stuff like Rare, Double Fine, In Exile, Turn 10, 343, Obsidian, Mojang, fucking Minecraft. Like, come on. And all this crazy shit, Playground and everything else. And then now with Bethesda, you got your ids and your everything else. And then Activision. So yeah, you got Activision. So you got Treyarch, Raven, High Moon, Infinity Words, Toy for Bobs, Beanox, Sledgehammer Games, and so on and so forth. Like, that's a lot. And then the amount of projects that they have on the go, they have over 50 fucking projects on the go of like different, like each of the studios have either one or like up to 3 games on the go at once.
So here's the list. I apologize to the audio podcast guys, but here's the list of just the Microsoft guys. And here
is everyone else.
No, not yet. Just 1 second. Here is everyone else under their group. This is so the top one is not studios that they own, but they're publishing these games.
But they're publishing these games essentially
IOI,
exclusive.
Stoic, Avalanche Studios. That's all up there.
Isn't that IO Interactive?
IO Interactive.
Oh, yeah, okay.
Yeah,
they have what was it that they're in development? They have something. Wasn't it 007?
Oh, that's that's 007.
That looks fucking great.
And then we got
and
Arcade,
also the
unannounced projects, Rare.
The Kojima one.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, because it was in the one before.
So, wow, Tango Gameworks has two unannounced projects coming out. And then you have Activision Blizzard, which is just coming out here. This COD, Toys for Bob, and then
but I would love to see fucking Toys for Bob work with Rare. Like, they seem very
can you imagine?
Similar, yeah.
That'd be cool.
Yeah.
But yeah, okay. So before we leave, we got to talk about the new games that come out this week and next week. So let's see.
Jason Manzuka. Whoa.
Oh yeah, Jason Manzuka first. Right. So new show coming out to Hulu, which we are going to get on Disney Plus eventually here in Canada, and that involves. That is Pam and Tommy, which is about the sex tape from Pamela Lee Anderson and Tommy Lee. So
he drove the boat with no hands.
He drove the boat with no hands. Well, yeah, and so
no hands.
I mean, there's a really good interview with Seth Rogen about this because he is in the show. I think he's also producing the show.
And probably writing some of it.
Likely writing some of it about pretty much what that tape means for the internet and together. And it's actually really good. But here's the thing.
Well,
and this is where I also think where Seth Rogen had some writing in it.
Well, that sex tape is like internet lore. It's like one of the big sex tapes, you know?
Yeah.
Because there's only a few celebrities that
had
it's on top there.
Had the major, almost career-making moment, even though they had like a career of some sort.
It's like that overnight success. Well, it's like that overnight success of like fucking.
I mean, they already had that career, but
like it was like Kim Kardashian or. It was like Kim Kardashian or fucking Paris Hilton.
Yeah, those are probably the best comparisons right there. Yeah, that was the video that you were like, oh my fucking god.
Well, and
I mean, because everyone it made bigger celebrities. Yeah.
Well, yeah, because like before that, Kim Kardashian was not a celebrity. She was just her father's daughter.
Yeah,
like fucking one of OJ's lawyers.
And same with Paris. I mean, Pamela Lee, Pamela Anderson had.
She was on Baywatch.
She was on Baywatch, which made us want to watch the video more. Apparently, so. I mean,
because she was on fucking Baywatch, and then you had David Hasselhoff, the Hoff,
and then and Tommy Lee was Motley Crue.
That's like
which
FTV
totally
fades everything just glazed on. Ugh.
So to add on to that, which knowing that Seth Rogen is part of this and probably did some writing, I haven't actually looked too much.
He also probably did some wanking like 20 years ago.
I'm sure we all did, but so to add to that, Sebastian Stan is playing Tommy Lee, who of course we all know as Winter Soldier and Marvel's stuff. And there apparently is a scene where his penis starts talking to him, and it's voiced by Jason Manzuka.
Oh my god!
We all know as Pimento and
Pimento. Also, what's his name in Parks and Rec? David Feinstein.
Yeah, it's also been in
Perfume
Close Enough.
Man.
Which fucking love it.
Well, and the thing with Jason Manzuka, he is like one of those actors. There's not that many actors that can play like crazy that you believe that they're actually crazy. So you'd have him and like Christopher Malone. Love Christopher Malone. He is crazy motherfucker. Fucking Happy.
Oh yeah, absolutely.
Happy.
Happy was fucked. Okay,
but that's it.
So let's finish up the podcast here with what's coming out this week.
Stuff.
So this earlier this week we had RP Golf Legends for the PC, Nintendo Switch, PS4, and Xbox One. Also, Rainbow Six Extraction for Windows, PS4, Xbox One, PS5, Xbox Series X, and Stadia.
It's all right.
It's all right.
It's a good thing that they dropped the price from like full price to 50.
Yeah.
That's a good thing because over time they'll be adding more shit to the game, so it'll get good in like 3 years.
Yeah, that it's going to be a regular Ubisoft Online game where
it's a regular update fest.
The first year is going to be rocky, and then after that is going to be freaking solid.
After that, it'll be like people are going to be like, "Oh my god, it's fucking awesome! I get to play as a fucking infected bitch."
And then we also have Windjammers 2 for Nintendo Switch, PS4, Xbox One, Stadia, and PC.
That was included with Game Pass, I think.
Yeah, I think so. Yeah, that did.
That's fucking awesome.
So later this week, we have Mousecraft for Xbox One, a puzzle game. The Artful Escape, which I have not heard of it, but that sounds interesting. Let me just do a quick read-up of it. It's a musical adventure game, from what I'm hearing.
Interesting. Yeah. Interesting.
Does sound pretty cool from the little bit that I read. It's a platform game where you control Francis as you moving across a musical-infused landscape. Besides running and jumping, Francis has a guitar which he can play to create various effects, such as interacting with scenery and facing boss characters.
So it's Rayman? Just you play music?
Yeah.
Cool.
It kind of sounds like that. We also have Gunvolt Chronicles, Luminous Avengers, IX2. I'm sure Sly would punch me because I probably said something wrong there. Pokemon. So that comes on the 27th.
That comes out on Friday.
On the 28th, we have Pokemon Legends Arceus, Nintendo Switch, and the Uncharted Legacy of Thieves collection, which includes Uncharted 4 and Lost Legacy, coming to PS5. If you already have one of those games or both, or the digital collection, you can buy it on PlayStation 5 when it launches for $15.
$15, little man. Put that shit in my hand. If that money doesn't show the yo, my jungle love, yeah. Oh, yo. Yeah, it's me and Lunchbox.
All right.
Love Kevin Smith.
Also, you do also, there's a deal going on with that as well, that you get a $15 ticket for the Uncharted movie that comes out in February.
Yes. I would not be going to a theater. Gross.
Not anytime soon for me either.
No. I'm fine just either waiting until it comes out that I can buy the Blu-ray or whatever.
It definitely looks like a I'm gonna buy it on Blu-ray type movie. So I'm definitely gonna be interested. But hey, that's our show for the evening.
Oh, so yes. One last thing on the Microsoft thing. The whole reason they bought them is just for Game Pass, and also it's so that they can have, let's say, 6 games per year that they can add in, and they don't have to go fucking make deals with other companies. They just go, oh, it's in our fucking Rolodex. Boom. That's it. That's the main reason,
more or less,
that they're pushing Game Pass. It's just money.
Yeah, absolutely.
So, yeah.
But yeah,
that's it.
That's our show for the evening. And we'll be back next week with more gaming news and just random shit talk too. So, for GameItAll.com, I'm Lucas Grimm.
Oh, hell yeah. Shit talk, TikTok. Yeah. What up? It's Spino25.
God, that was bad. Anyways, if you're watching this on YouTube, be sure to hit that like and subscribe button. Hit that notification button to know when we publish next. If you're watching this on Twitch, feel free to give us a follow. greatly appreciated. And if you're watching this on Facebook, a like would be great. And we will see you guys next time.